In this video, we're going to be taking a slightly more in-depth look at the Roaster's Connect menu of Kaffelogic Studio. In this menu, we can load, add, or remove profiles and logs. We can update core profiles as well as update our Roaster's firmware. To access the Roaster's Connect menu, go up to the little button at the top that says View Roaster. You can access this menu whether you are or not connected to your Roaster. Starting over with the Logs tab, here we can access all of our previous roast logs to review information about our previous roasts, update them, or we can export them. If you've ever had an issue with your Roaster, it is always best to submit your support ticket with at least 3 to 5 logs that you have roasted. This way our technicians can review all of the data provided by you and your Roaster to troubleshoot it quicker. You can add or remove logs by clicking on the Browse button. When the window opens, select and delete any logs that you would like to remove. Or, in the other way, if you would like to add logs onto your Roaster, just drag them into this folder. Moving on to the Profiles tab, here we can access all of the profiles loaded on the Roaster. To edit or load a profile, simply click on the name and it will open in the main window. You can add or remove profiles by clicking the Browse button, much like the Logs tab before. When the window opens, select and delete the profiles that you would like removed from your Roaster, or vice versa. Copy and paste downloaded profiles from our vibrant community into this folder and they'll appear on your Roaster. Alternatively, if you click on the Add Profile button, you can then navigate to the profiles that you would like to add. They might be in your download folder or you might have them somewhere on your desktop. Click on them, click Open, and they'll be added to your Roaster. Moving on to the Core Profiles tab, here we can access all of the core profiles available and developed by our in-house team. We have a number of new profiles almost ready for release, so keep an eye on those on our social media and this tab. To add these profiles to your Roaster, just click on the small arrow to the right of the profile's name that you'd wish to load. So here, if we wanted to add Kale Natural, we would just click on this little arrow. As we can see the name next to it, it's already added onto our Roaster. If we'd like to remove any of these core profiles, all we have to do is come over to the little bin icon, click it, and it'll be removed from our Roaster. And then if we want to re-add it, just click on the arrow again. Over on the Roaster Preferences tab, here we can access all of the preferences usually accessed on our Roaster, but now through Studio. Here we have really quick and easy access to dial in by level or development percent. Development percentage lock, can turn that on or off. We can turn off if we want to keep or if we want to reset our first crack, our roast logging, our LCD display contrast, the Roaster's language, as well as the temperature unit. Finally, on the Firmware tab, here we can view our Roaster's current firmware version as well as update it to the latest version. We implement a number of regular fixes and improvements, so for the best experience we recommend that you keep this up to date. You will need to have your Roaster plugged in and you will need to have it switched on to review this information. Here we can see that the latest firmware version is, today it's 7.19.3. We can either reinstall it if we're having any issues. Otherwise, Studio will let us know that our Roaster is currently up to date. We've started uploading a few tutorials already so that you can get to know your Roaster a bit better and level up your home roasting. There are even more on the way, and until then, happy roasting.